Welcome back to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. Thank you for tuning in today. I want to bring you this video about a project that I'm working on, and it's going to be a series of videos. And I've been wanting to build one of these for a while, and I've been kind of researching it and talking about it, and just finally decided to look into it, and I'm going to build one. And what I am building is a MK18 MOD0. I don't want to call it a clone or a replica, but a kind of a homage to, kind of just my take on it. Just for this is a very popular build. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of pages on different forums about building one of these. Some people try making them identical to the original and so forth. Some of you may be asking, what is a MK18 MOD0? Some of you already know the answer to this because you've researched and you're trying to dig for more research and you found my video. For those that don't know, the MK18 MOD0 is a military M4 variant, and it was designed by the U.S. Navy through the SOP-MOD program. And what it was is a shortened length down to 10.3 inch barrel length M4, specifically designed for like U.S. Navy SEALs. There's other units that use it, U.S. Marine recons, U.S. Coast Guard, so there's quite a few others that do it, but it was originally designed for the U.S. Navy with the SEAL program, and it was designed for CQB type work, ship boardings, in and out of vehicles, bodyguard type stuff, so where space was an issue, you know, it was just tight quarters, and so that's why they wanted to shorten it down, and they've designed this. It also came with some accessories that included a Knight's Armament quad rail in the front. It does have a standard A2 front sight, and then they actually, on the original, they did a carry handle chop to have just the rear sight portion, and did away with it. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something a little different. But and then some of the later ones had the LMT rear sight on it. But Aimpoint was the red dot of choice at the time, Surefire flashlight system, and a PEC box for a IR laser designator. And what I want to do is put my own spin on it, my own take. And so I've reached out to a few companies to see if they'd like to participate, because during my research, one of the things that I wanted to do was have some of the markings to designate this as a MK18 MOD0, kind of, like I said, of that look. So during my research, I found a company called Orion-Arms. They're very well respected, doing engravings for people, and they actually, I was familiar with doing the MK18 MOD0 engravings already. So I reached out to them, and they told them about the project, and they actually have agreed to participate with the project, and was excited about doing that. And so they donated me this lower and the engraving. So I got that in yesterday. I wanted to show everybody the first part of it and kind of how the build's going to progress. But I want to thank Ryan over to Orion-Arms for participating. I'll tell you a little bit about their company. They've been a FFL holder for 11 years. They've been doing engraving for 10. All their engravings are done a little different than some, because a lot of people use laser engraving. What they use is a rotary cutter producing tool that it cuts a deep yet crisp groove for the engraving, and it actually can be left alone, or it can be color filled by the customer. A lot of different things, because it is etched very similar to like a roll mark that you're traditionally seeing, like over here where the fire selection switch is, that area there where it says fire and safe, it's recessed. So this type of engraving can be color filled, things like that. Some of their common services that they participate with a lot of times is NFA markings, SBRs, SBSs, AOWs, manufacturing markings, suppressors, custom images. Like say you want to give something special to maybe a family member, your father, or whatever. They can actually do something special for that. You maybe have a son that's graduating, and you want to give him a firearm that kind of shows that appreciation of his, you know, hard work and things, and you can actually do a custom engraving maybe with the date he graduated, things like that. So they do all that. Normally their turnaround time is, you know, 7 to 10 days once they receive it. They also let's see, let's try to read a little bit about their let's see, They use UPS for shipping, and it says in 10 years they have not lost or damaged a package traveling to or from us. So they do use UPS in their delivery system as far as getting you back your receiver. And they said, and I'll give you the links in the section below there, how to get in touch with them and their website and things. But like I said, I reached out to them based on their reputation on some other gun forums and stuff that I participate on, and kind of looked around. And I liked the idea. I didn't like the laser engraving as much. Laser engraving sometimes not deep enough for me, and it almost looks like a decal, so I just didn't like that. I kind of like what looks original. And if you go back and look and do some research on the original MOD0 markings, they are definitely more of this style. I don't know exactly how they accomplish it, but I think it's very similar to this if they didn't use the same method, to be honest with you. So here's the original markings I'm going to show you that you would see on a traditional Mark 18 MOD0. It says Mark 18 MOD0 carbine, and then the anchor and crane Indiana with the border around it. So what I did to kind of play homage to them without duplicating it 100%, if you look here, what I did was Mark 18 MOD0, but I added a P designation to it because I'm going to do this in a pistol configuration utilizing a one of the new pistol braces that are out. I hadn't decided exactly which one. I'm probably leaning towards the to be honest with you, I'm not sure exactly yet, but I am going to do this as a pistol build. And then where it says normally carbine here, mine says pistol. Everything else is traditional, the same. It's got the anchor and then crane Indiana, where they did these originally in their facility. But I want to give a shout out to, he donated this, but it is a tactical machining, DeLand, Florida. And one thing neat about this one, from what I can tell, it looks like they include this trigger guard here because it actually has their markings on it too, TM, for tactical machining, just like it does here. But very clean receiver and very nice, so I was pretty pleased with that. And then, like I said, these markings, super crisp, super clean, very, very nice. He shot me a picture of it first, said, "Hey, what do you think?" I was really excited when I saw it. I said, "Man, that looks good." And then when I got it in person, it would look, I mean, I was just blown away, man. It's just awesome. So it looks very true to the original as far as size and everything. He did an excellent job. So I was very pleased with that. But anyway, guys, I'm really excited about this project. I think it's going to be fun. I think you guys are going to watch. What I'm going to do is kind of make this a budget build, guys. I'm probably not going to use aim point unless I can find a super good deal on a used one somewhere. I just did not want to spend that kind of money on this build. I wanted to kind of keep it budget friendly because some of my more popular videos is when I do the budget builds. So I'm going to probably use a Palmetto State Armory upper. They have a nice 10.5 upper that'll work really well with this project. They run it on sale really reasonable. I mean, I think it's like $269 sometimes. I've seen not too long ago with the bolt carrier and the charging handle. So that's probably what I'm going to use as my upper. I may wind up with one of the primary arms offerings. They've come out with a new one recently that looks very similar to the aim point, so that's probably what I'm going to do, again, unless I can find an aim point at a pretty good price point. The original had a Wilcox mount to hold that aim point on. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with that or not. I may or may not. Primary Arms offers one a similar style. It basically looks like a 30mm standard scope ring is what it looks like, even the Wilcox. But to be kind of true to the original, they did use a Wilcox. Surefire flashlight is what they use. The particular model they use is very heavy. I probably won't use that. I'm probably going to stick with Surefire or Streamlight, obviously, for just being the good quality. And but I may play around with something in the flashlight situation to kind of keep the price point down. Of course, I'm not going to do a D-ball, a Steiner, Peck box, laser designator. Way expensive, like just crazy expensive, and that is not going to go on this project. So what I'm going to do, I've been researching a little bit about that. There is a product that I'm going to try. NC Star makes one. They've come out with kind of their professional division, if you will, called Vism, VISM, and they've come out with a new one that is a laser designator that is IR and regular laser built into one, and it looks very similar to a Peck box. So and it's under $100 price point. So that's probably the direction I'm going to go with that, just to kind of see, if I can do a budget build. Again, a lot of people, say, hey, you get what you pay for, but Primary Arms is a good example of, being able to have something at a good price point that is good quality too. So I'm probably going to give that a shot and just see how it works out with that particular PEC box. Like I said, I may play around with that a little bit. I haven't decided yet, 100%. But anyway, guys, just wanted to kind of bring you this video. Like I said, this is part one. Just wanted to give a big thanks to Orion-Arms also, a little bit about them. Their website is Orion-Arms.com, Orion-Arms.com, and I'm going to put all that in the section below. You can also use a coupon code that they've given us for the channel, and I'm going to put that in the section below also. So keep in mind for that, and I'll give you all their links and so forth. But the coupon code is going to be G&GN, and you'll receive $5 off your order. So I appreciate them guys participating in doing that also. That was nice of them to do that. But yeah, doing excellent work over at Orion-Arms, and really glad for them to participate with this project. I think it's going to be a fun build, guys. I think you'll be kind of happy to see it when it's all said and done, and I think it's a neat project. If you're kind of looking for a cheap truck gun, but kind of have that unique twist on it because it's kind of mimicking the Mark 18, Navy SEAL type M4. I think this will be a project for you to keep an eye on. But anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. If you got any questions, post those below. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up over in that section. Share the content. It's over in that section. Hit your share button. Go to Google Plus, Facebook, places like that. That's always appreciated too. Helps us get the word out about our channel and these great sponsors that help us, these vendors that help us with these type builds and give us projects to review and things like that. But anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. As always, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll bring another video shortly. Have a great day, guys.